And then 1, 2, breakout na naman. Tinitignan. So, yun. Umano. Gawin nating red to. Dahil siya ay resistance. Yun. May paglusot. May paglusot ang kuya. So, sana mga next resistance. Now, the thing about this one, since weekly chart to, titignan pa rin natin siya if it's gonna retest here, 11.22, breakout point. So, this week, end of the week, makikita natin if magkakaroon ba ng intra-week bull trap or next week, kung babalik siya dyan. But for now, it's doing great, ano? Maganda yung RSI sa weekly. Wala ngayon, tingnan natin. It's 83. RSI sa weekly. Ayan yung humihila sa sa daily chart. Daily chart, 83 din! Twinning! Twinning ang RSI nito. So, sakto dito yung breakout point. Tignan natin if bibigyan ni Miss Market ng chance makabili yung mga gustong humabol. But so far, because of this consolidation, medyo maganda yung ipinapamalas ni Ani. If you'll notice, si Ani, ano talaga to? 50 MA trail ang sinusundan nito. Ayun. May mga pag-upo. May mga pag-upo sa 50 MA trail. Saan na ba yung natin? Ayun, no? Yung mga instances na umuupo siya doon. Natin tong blue. Ayun, o, ha? O. Ito pa. O, ha? Parang pasmado yung kamay ko, ah. O, ha? Then, another one here. Yung pinaka-latest. So, confirmed ang confirmed ang support natin. So, we have a 50 MA trail and so far, it's supported, Ani, in the last few weeks. That's why hindi naging mahirap yung breakout nito. Okay? So, for trend following traders, you might wanna follow 50 MA as your trail stop if mababa yung mababa yung entry price nyo rito. As for the 20 MA trail traders naman, the good thing about Ani is that if nag-support yung 50 MA and nag-break out, humahanap din siya ng support sa 20 MA. Like this one. Ayan. So yung mini uptrend niya, humahanap siya doon ng support. This one as well. So titignan natin how it will test, But for now, we are experiencing a boss breakout sa Ani. Titignan natin if magkakaroon ng Iba yung treatment natin dito kasi we're expecting magnitude of effect. Huge magnitude of effect. Since, gaano ba ito katagal? Tingnan natin. Gaano ba ito katagal? Dito. 2012. 5-year resistance. Nag-breakout sa 5-year resistance. So anyway, it's still on our watch list kasi magandang momentum stock ito, Bull trap indicator. Dito yung gagawin nating circuit breaker. If bumalik dito sa red line na to, meron tayong bull trap. So let's put Ani in our watch list. Now, what's next? Sa letter A. Ito, maraming binabantayan ko rin tong stock na to kasi may ano eh, nagpaparamdam eh. Oh, may pag-upo eh. Umuupo sa mga dapat kalagyan eh. So far, lagyan natin lahat ng MAs ano. If you take a look at the MAs, medyo transitioning na siya to AOTS. At this point, AOTS na siya. 20 MAs at 49, 43 naman yung 50, and then 43 din yung 100 MA. So, pwede, may cross doon, may crossover na mangyayari dito. So far, nagpapahinga to si Beshi. Umuupo sa support. Tingnan natin kung anong support yung inuupuan nito. Let's use Fibonacci. Let's check if tinapik yung 50% retracement. But now, nandun na siya sa 38.2% retracement. Let's check kung anong resistance ba nito. Sino yung nag-resist? Bakit bumagsak? After tingnan natin yung Fibonacci, no? Ayun. So 50 din doon. 50, may 50% Fibonacci resistance doon, and ayun din yung sumalo doon. Brotherhood of 50 retracement ang nangyari pala dito. Ngayon, titignan natin ang magandang entry point. So as far as Darvas is concerned, meron siya resistance doon that could easily be your breakout point. Let's check if nasan ba ang 50. Uy, magkatuwang. Parang Tulfo Brothers. Magkatuwang. So pwedeng magkaroon ng double breakout ito. Titignan natin if it's gonna go up on the bullish side of things. RSI is comfortably resting above 50. A breakout of RSI 70 will easily trigger momentum. But this one is illiquid, no? So be careful with APL. Apple Diap. Dito meron din pala ditong Darvas support na nangyari. Ayun. So, nag-support. May sumuporta si Beshi pala dito. Yung nahulog. You know? May pag-support doon. It's right now transitioning to AOTS. Hintayin natin na humulas, na mahinog. So gagawin natin breakout point is 52 to 53. Very illiquid stock. Ingat kayo dito mga beshi. Huwag niyo itong masyadong kinakakiligan. ATN. Ay! May momentum tayong naranasan dito sa ATN, ha. So this one is a big sideways, ano? This one is a big sideways. Uy. Ay, iba pala yung chart nito, ha. Tingnan natin on the day. Parang ang nangyari dito, nag-magic closing to kaninang hapon. So this one, yung previous inupuan niya lang, binabalikan. May pag-retest ng previous resistance as its new support. Rumitest siya dito. Binalikan. Now, ang next resistance na would be, of course, here. At 48. Maraming papasok dyan ng mga beshi. It's currently on alignment of the stars formation. So far, ito pala yung naging MA test niya. Dito banda, matagal-tagal. Tignan natin if mauuntog. Anong boss ba ito? April. 6 months resistance. And then we also have here, this one is 2016. 1 year resistance. Another illiquid stock. Look at the wicks. Yung mga wicks yung ano dyan eh. Nagpa-flash out ng mga wick hands. Yun yung ano dyan eh. Just like ano. So titingnan natin if it's gonna break out from this resistance. In the coming ano. Ilalagay natin yung ATN. Attention yan. Attention. Naghahanap ng atensyon. Another one on the watch list. Tignan natin if karapat-dapat pa ba itong tignan. BKR, another illiquid stock, ano. So merong nangyaring ano dito. This one is very controversial because a lot of traders are sending private messages if tuloy ba yung backdoor. Hindi ko alam kung saan yung backdoor na ano. Pero if you'll take a look at the trend of this one, it's the first time na lumapit siya sa moving average, ano, which is 20. Tingnan natin if papahabulin niya yung 50 MA. Current support niya is here. Okay. Now, this one was umupo. Binalikan yung dapat balikan. Nakakita tayo ng mga pagbabalik. Gawin natin itong kulay blue. At kapalan natin. Kasi this one was a long-term sideways. Kailan to? 2015, 2 years nag-sideways siya for 2 years. And then, nagkaroon ng breakout. Dito kasi sa BKR, ang nag-resist dito, Satanic lining. Satanic lining ang nag-resist dito. Ayun, 61.8. Maliwanag pa sa kinabukasan ni Lansling. Nagkaroon ng so the price respected 61.8, given na it's an important Fibonacci ratio, na-respect ng price, that's why it went down after hitting. Pinukpok eh. If makikita nyo, may pagpukpok ng ilang beses, ayun, pukpukan galore. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Nagkapukpukan na 5 beses. Hindi talaga kinaya, beshi, kaya lumaglag ng ganyan. May paglaglag. Ngayon, itong previous resistance, ayun yung tinapik niya as new support. Uong natin yan. Ayun yung tinapik. May pagtapik. Let's check if merong Fibonacci ito na sumalot eh. Yan natin yung Ayun, 38.2. Pasok pa sa sa bullish retracement. So if pasok pa sa bullish retracement level, we're still hoping for a continuation. But so far it's experiencing downward momentum, and we don't want to be in the middle of that downward momentum. So, ang gagawin natin, basic, nahahanap tayo ng bullish signal, which is, we can use yung midpoint natin, this one. 261. Price should break out above 261 para makita natin yung chances niya on breaking out that recent resistance at 296 or 3 petots. Tingnan natin if so far it's transitioning, may AOTS na. How about the weekly chart? Tingnan natin yung weekly. Ay, mali. Tingnan natin yung weekly chart nito. So weekly chart, meron na rin pala tayong Quaker outs. May Quaker outs na tayo after nung panakanak ang ZS dito, consolidate yun. May pag-consolidate si Beshi. So do not remove BKR in your watch list since it's on AOTS condition in both weekly and daily charts. May This is something that we cannot ignore, simply ignore. But, of course, we have to be careful because this one is a liquid and still on downward. Meron ng green candle. Sign of life na ba yan? We will see in the coming weeks. So, be patient sa mga transitioning stocks from downtrend to If it's gonna go up, magkakaroon naman yan. If it's gonna trend in the coming weeks or months, may mga opportunities to enter yan. But what I'm saying is, do not ride this mini downward momentum. May mga patalon-talon eh. Tumatalon yung candle, may gap up, biglang may gap down. Hindi natin Hindi natin mahuli eh. Subukan natin kung mahuhuli natin yan. That's all for BKR. CPM has been on our watch list since, This one is, after the ZS there, it trended. It's supporting yung 20 MA ayun yung But the problem with this one, dito lang sa part na to nagkaroon ng momentum talaga na after mag-breakout sa ZS. Then yung masarap na sakyan. Kasi every after consolidation, hindi masyadong look at the breakouts every after consolidation. Hindi masyadong fruitful. Gaano ba ito katangkad? Tignan natin kung gaano katangkad. 27%. And then another one, another consolidation. So this one, then nag-breakout ulit from Baclaran to Monumento. Gaano katangkad tong ito, 24% lang din. Hindi dumalagpas ng And then another one here. Bumagal siya, besh. Natin yung 20+% ito. May pagbagal eh. Lagay natin sa 25. 26. Dito, ba't yan? Dito, from its bottom, ayun ang laki. 126% nung una, then nag-consolidate ng medyo matagal. Gaano katagal to nag-consolidate? From here, after reaching the breakout dito. 56 days. This one is, ba't yan? This one is 49 days. And then this one is 20. Lumiliit. Lumiliit ang ibig sabihin the trend is The trend is anong tawag dito? Bumibilis. Lumiliit yung days of consolidation eh. Dito sayang 126% yung itinaas dito. Then dito, mga nasa 27 lang. Another 20 plus here. And this one, huwag nyo ilagay yan, pang-hype lang yan. Ay, huwag nyo tignan yan, pang-hype lang yan. So, dito medyo mas mabilis kasi 19 bars lang. 28 days in the making yung consolidation. What we want for CPM is to break out from RSI 70 and stay there for a while. Diba? Para masarap. So far, intact naman ang nito eh. Ang MAs. Tingnan nga natin yung nito, mga resistance dito sa gilid. Oo, ha? Oo. Dito, may pag-upo. Umano din pala dito. Ayun, karoon ng ano doon. So, right now, break out. Dito na siguro yung next 216. 216 yung if everything goes well, 216 is an easy target for this. I-check niya pa kaya yung previous resistance as new support. May pag-cruise na ligas eh. Ayun, krumos na ligas. Krumos na ligas. Lalagay natin yan kasi breakout yan eh. But look at RSI, nandun pa rin sa ilalim ng 70. Kailangan puro make out ka rin, beshi. Puro make out ka rin. Uy, si Madam. Si Madam. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Madam. Okay? Now, that's for CPM. Maraming nagre-request about this. Mukhang na Da Vinci. Si Da Vinci. AOTS na. MAs. Another illiquid stock. Another illiquid stock. Kung ba ito nagsuporta? Uy, 50% din to. Medyo malalim. So we're expecting medium term consolidation, Dito meron ka ng Darvas na pwede mong breakoutan, May kumpulan na doon, may low pressure area na doon. Ano ba 'yun? Ayun. Oo. Beshi. May low pressure area na doon. Pero doon sa mas malaking Darvas, yung kay Mami Shark. Si Baby Shark lang yan eh. Dito kay Mami Shark, sa inyo tinitingnan natin na 50 na ayun doon pala siya nag-resist. Ayun tignan natin Purihin natin yung iba. Yun pala yung naging nito. So after nagkaroon ng pullback here, yung next niya na is ayun rebound here. Ngayon may mga parang mga magic close na nangyayari dito. RSI sa bato sumuporta 50. Basic 50. So ito pwede ito maging breakout point. 660. How about the weekly of this one? Good. Sideways pala ito dati. May pag-sideways. Lapit lang pala nito sa major breakout point Lapit na. 748. ATH pala yun Ay putya, to? Parang may dalawa tayo ditong so ano ba tawag nila dyan? Cup and handle ba yan? Cup and sausage? Or rounding bottom ba yan? O rounding bottom ba yan? O some sort of pero dito kailan tong resistance na to? 2016, that's 1 year. 1 year resistance and then dito na nakahanap ng support. So ngayon, it's going after that resistance again. Kakaiba yung chart nito. Parang gusto kong mag-drawing ng mga hindi dapat i-drawing. Pero tignan natin This one is a good breakout point. If you don't want to if you want extreme momentum if you want to ride the magnitude of effect, just wait here. Yung iba kasi they want to position us early and be part of this consolidation. Again, kung gusto mong sumama sa consolidation, kailangan yung mindset mo is for consolidation. You cannot enter here with the breakout mindset. 'Di ba? Kasi pwede siyang mag-consolidate pa ng mas matagal to make buwelo and prepare for that 750. 748 to 750 yan resistance. Ano bang Fibonacci ang nag-resist dito? Mukhang mukhang satanic ritual na naman. Satanic ritual. Tingnan natin. Dapat ganyan. Uy, what happened? Ayun. Satanic markings, parang si BKR. This is, again, the power of 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. That's why, as I've said, during the impact workshop, I only I give high respect to 3 Fibonacci levels, 61.8, 50%, and 38.2. This stock is respecting 61.8 Fibonacci. And if makasurvive yan dyan, na bumalik dyan, maganda-gandang maganda-gandang pagpasko. Another thing to be cautious about dito sa Davin, yung liquidity. Again, look at the DNA of this stock. Wiki. May mga lawit. May buntot. Buntot Israel. Ang nangyayari dito. So again, pwede itong maging breakout point 653, or kung medyo conservative ka, 659 or 660 to enter the bullish level. Ganon. Okay? What's next in our watch list? Ito maganda. Upuan moves ang next stock natin. Fanny Serrano. Look at that candle today. Diba? Nanghigop na naman ng mga atat. May paghigop ng mga atat na nangyari ngayon eh. I think it reached 7 or 8% during the day. Parang binalikan yung gap dito eh. Oh. Ayun oh. May ano eh. May gap dun eh. Binalikan dito after hitting range resistance here. But this one, of course, you have to change your mindset to range trading dito kay Fanny Serrano. Kasi, hindi mo pwede gawing yung trending mindset, hindi mo pwedeng i-apply sa range stocks, sa ranging stocks. Diba? Maano ka niya. Oh, diba? Yung mga bumili dito at nag-expect, nag-anticipate ng breakout, ayun, nahulog dun. Napa-average down sila uncle. Tapos, so tatanggalin natin yung MAs, no? Kasi wala silang silbi during range trading. Pa-average down. Magandang breakout ito. Respect the range resistance if it's ranging. If it's gonna continue to trend in the coming months, tignan natin, gaano kalaki ba yung madi-discount ng mga beshi? If bumili sila ngayon, yun, no? 8%. Parang ganyan. 8% yung naging discount, yung gusto mong discount, ano? Kaya gusto mong magpaipit sa sideways action. If magte-trend to in the coming months, at let's say mag-breakout yan dyan, that's your first breakout after this long sideways. And it's gonna trend. Hindi naman yun yung tipong after breakout, the next week tapos na yung trend. No, that's not how it works. If it's gonna make a new uptrend, a fresh uptrend, pwede mag-trending yan for months, 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year. So bakit mo kailangan magmadali, beshi? Antayin mo na lang to. Antayin natin to. Upo. The right strategy here is upo. There are two moves. Pagdating sa chart, we have what we call conditions and another one yung events. This one is condition. This particular move is a condition, no? Conditioning. Ang event is pagka nag-breakout na siya. Ayun yung when we say events, ayun yung mapapaklik ka. Kailangan mong mag-click whether buy or sell para masakyan mo. Pero right now, yung mga nangyayari inside this are just conditions to show you the health of the stock. Ganun. Ganun ng ano. Hindi every candle kailangan mong bumili. May mga candles lang tayo na inaantay or what we call triggers para mapabili tayo. Not every day you need to buy. Waiting or pag-upo is part of execution. If you have a plan to buy on breakout here at 280, 86 to 3 siguro, then kasama dun sa plan mo yung pag-upo. Do not buy below 286. Diba? Kasama dun sa execution mo yung pag-upo. Let's look at another stock. Yan. IDC. This one is consolidating in a strong manner. Nag-MOC din to, magic on close. As far as dito, hindi na dapat natin pinaplat yung DB50 pero gusto ko lang ma-hype si Lansling. Umano lumusot, lumawit. So kapag ganyan, kung 2-day candle, 2-day candles yung range nung Darbas, we are expecting for it to break out in the next 1, 2, or 3 days max. Yung lapad nitong yung tangkad nito 2 days lang. This is 1 and this is 2. So, ngayon may momentum na naganap. Yung closing. Tingnan natin if fake ba yon dito. This is a good breakout point. Pero si Lansling parang bumili na yata dito May pagbili. What's the Fibonacci support of this one? 23.6, malamang. Ayun Satanic markings, umupo doon. Sitting pretty at 23.6, that's a very, very bullish anong tawag dito? Retracement area. Bumibilis ang waiting time dito kay IDC. Something that we can't ignore, Tignan natin yung ano. Nagkumpulan, beshi, ano? May mga maliliit na ano eh. May mga maliliit na Darvas box doon na after breakout, may bull trap the next day. That's weak. O weak move. Yeah, pwede natin gawing ano yan eh. Mga maliliit na Darvas box formation doon. So what do we know about ano? About IMI? Tinest pala nito yung 50 dito. Buntik ng mag-ano, 100. Pero this one is ATH din, ano? So, okay pa yan. Tignan natin. Pero bumagal, may pagbagal, parang naging ani. Diba? May nakita tayong panakanakang ano eh. Panakanakang tropical depression dito eh, oh. Yun, no? Sa RSI Vantage Point, ituturo ko kung paano mag-trade ng divergences. How to trade divergences the Kidlat way. So, yung mga ganyan, mga pampabagal ng trend yan. Yung mga, hinahanap yung support. In reference to this previous breakout point here, medyo malayo pa naman yung ano. But, bumagal si IMI. Umahabol yung 50 MA, oh. Tignan natin if tignan natin yung weekly nito. Strong pa din naman pala. Strong pa din. May magandang consolidation siya sa taas. So, siguro parang transition sa weekly yung play nito. There was a time, ganito din. Ani and MRP, transition sa weekly. So, yung movements mo sa daily, baliwala kasi kahit every Friday dapat ang bili. Nagkaroon ng ganun sa Ani and MRP before. So baka this one also transitioning to weekly play IMI, but since this is still on an uptrend, natin yan. Downtrending play naman tayo. Downtrending play, tingnan natin if this one is very toxic stuff, and I don't want you to bodega this one. Titingnan lang natin if magkakaroon ng since may nakikita tayo ditong bullish divergence. Ay, ba't ganyan? Nakikita tayo ditong bull. Wala, pinulit pa eh. Hindi natuto eh. Ano nito? Manipis. Yan. Yun. We are seeing something. Now, hindi porket nakakita ka ng bullish divergence is bibili ka na. This is just a sign na nag-slow down yung downtrend. But if we'll take a look at the MAs, still following a 20 MA trail after breaking down from this support. So it's now following. If you're a bounce player, hahanap tayo dyan dapat ng matinding pagbagsak, like mga more than 10% candle in one day. But dito, kahanap tayo ng magandang entry or bullish signal. Pwede ka mag-plot ng Darvas mo dyan, Pero so far kasi ito, yung Darvas na to, pre-nick today. So this could transition to a multiple divergence. That's why I'm not urging you to buy instantaneously when you see a bullish divergence. Hindi ganun ang divergence trading. Hahanap ka ng bullish signal of strength. Kahit bumagsak yan anywhere above here, above this previous swing, that's still a bullish divergence. O ha? O, natin. So, kahit pag nagkaroon to ng lower low. Pero dito tinitingnan ko kasi magandang i-trade tong IS eh. Maraming nai-inlove kasi dito eh. And we want to profit from that love story. Yung mga bumili tapos na in love at nag-hold, tayo naman bibili tayo since this one is a downtrend trading. Hindi tayo mag-hold. Magba-bounce play lang tayo or momentum play in a downtrend. Kasi we know that since it's trending, it's gonna go down forever until the market tells us na the trend is bending already. So we want to profit from the love story of those people, of those trader na bili ng bili, Sila yung bibili ng ibibenta mo. IS. Something na hindi natin nakikitaan pa ng momentum, pero sana mag-breakdown to dito. Tuloy-tuloy. At bumilis yung pag-downtrend para may magandang bounce play. Bounce play. Let's take a look at our next stock. MAC. Yun, Red day to day si MAC. May Darvas na maliit na Darvas dito. Yun. Yung previous niya is this one. This one is a momentary pause. So after breaking out from this box, nag-pause saglit and then nagtuloy-tuloy. For those na merong MAC, if you want to follow Darvas as your trail stop, pwede dito. 1447. Nakabili ka anywhere here, this could be your circuit breaker. Your abandoned ship, 1883. For those who are following the 20MA trend, malapit-lapit naman siya. 1688. But this one, si MAC kasi, it's following 50MA. So you have to align your strategies, Ay, nasa na yun? Yan. You have to align your strategies. Dito sa 50MA, dito hindi lang inabot pero that's almost 50MA kasi yung 20MA na break na dyan during this time. So that's the anatomy of But yan. That's the anatomy of MAC. We have a 50MA here and then another one here. So if you can wait for the 50MA to catch up sa price and use that as your tail stop, that's good. This one kasi is mas nagiging light na to Habang nagmamature yung trend, nagiging light yung paglipad. Walang resistance. Resistance is futile. Kamusta ba weekly nito? Matangkad parabolic Kaya I don't advise to trail it sa 100MA. Masyadong mababa. Parabolic sa weekly. Actually, sa daily din naman. Pero mas kaya mong mag-sell at 50MA breakdown. But 100, wag na. Masyado nang malayo. Ang luwag ng MAs ito. For bounce play, pwede. If nag-snap yung 50MA trail niya, which is nasa anatomy, bounce play yung 100, pwede. Siguro. Ang galing ko na nga itong camera ko. Pampagulo But for breakout traders, dito na lang. So week 20. 20. That's your momentum trigger for MAC. Next, MJC. This one is also consolidating. Kaso, another illiquid stock, yung mga tipong, AOTS, then Ito yung mga parang biglang namamatay. Idarbas na nga lang natin to. Natin gamitan ng Fibonacci. Yung mga biglang breakout, tapos biglang kaboom the next day. So we want this one to consolidate above here. And para magkaroon ng buwelo sa 312. This one is another illiquid. Ayoko isama pala to sa watchlist. Pero sige, kasi halos kapantay nito yung BKI. BKI MDC, siya mamalaw. Lalagay natin siya. Ito na lang yung gawin natin breakout point dito para show 312. Or unless, pag bumalik yan dito, we have a, descending triangle setup. Kasi set up sa descending triangle pag bumalik yan dito. May pagbalik. So that's bad kasi pagka descending triangle, ang talagang gagawin mo ng trigger is yung recent yung pinaka-resistance ng triangle, not the midpoint here. Kasi that's downtrend momentum. May lower highs ka na inside that box. What else? Prim daw. Ito lang bakit ganito yung mga may pagbalik dun sa previous may isang box na dito and then nag-breakout Isang box na dito and then nag-breakout. This is this is not good na bumabalik siya sa kasi what we expect is dito lang siya sa taas. Kaso bumalik siya dun sa This one still on alignment of the stars na Diyos ko, kadiri pala to. Yak! Daming mga kachichas gaming. Di ba kailangan lagyan ng mga chinchanso to So, pero sana mag-ceiling tong prim May meron tong characteristic of a ceiling play. Ayun nandun May ceiling play na ayun yata yun Yung ceiling play na nangyari doon. Kasi ito yung mga illiquid na biglang nagiging liquid pag ceiling play. Titignan natin if magti-trending. Kung mag-trending to, baka magmukhang land. Yung land parang ganyan din Kachichas gaming din Ayun parang same sila ng ng kurbada yak! Paano tayo magti-trade ng ganyan? Titrade ka ng ganyan tapos maximum allocation mo mababa lang. Not worth the the stress. Kaya may mga stocks tayo na kahit maganda yung chart, nile-let go natin kasi stressful yung yung DNA and yung liquidity niya. Yung tipong the stock is only telling you to allot very, very minimal allocation like 100K, ganun, or less. Kahit regardless of the position size, yung effort mo to watch the stock is the same. Iisipin mo pa yan. Memorize mo pa yung key levels, yung breakout point, yung support. Dagdag sa dagdag pang pagulo. So, to make life easier, ang ginagawa ko, hindi ko na lang sila tinitrade kahit gaano kaganda. Ganon din dati sa AGF. May mga parts na magaganda yung nito the moves, pero hindi ko na trade kasi yun nga, stressful yung liquidity. Gusto natin yung makakapasok tayo. When we talk about liquidity, ang lang naman doon is yung ease of going in and going out. Gaano ba Kaya sabi nila highly liquid yung mga blues kasi pwede kang pumasok at lumabas ng mabilisan lang. So, ayun yung tinitignan nating criteria. The ease of going in and going out. That's your liquidity. Uy, Next stock, Primex. Ito may ano eh. This one is no? After breaking out from this, kailangan natin makita kung saan yung ano yung naging cause nitong mini uptrend na to eh. And ang naging cause niyan was ito, yung kailan to nag-start? 2017 January, that's a 10-month resistance So nagkaroon ng pag-upo ng matagal. After breaking out from that consolidation, nagtuloy-tuloy and nag-AOTS formation na, no? As you can see, this one is following 20 MA trail. After niya, ayun dito, may ay, o, di ba? This one is following 20 MA trail. Ngayon, showing, no? It's showing signs of life. If we plot the DB50, the Darbas here, yung midpoint niya is lumawit yung today. If meron ka rin ditong maliit na Darbas box. Ayan, ha. May paglawit yung candle today. So after niya mag-test, nagkaroon ng sign of life. Tignan natin, RSI is very bullish in terms of finding support above RSI 50. Tignan natin if it's gonna si Lansling pumasok na yata dito sa breakout na to Si Lansling, pati si Madam pumasok na yata dyan. So Primex, something that we can't ignore. Maganda yung pinapamalas nito na ang abandon ship mo dyan is this one kasi the stock is following 20 MA. So pwedeng maging abandon ship yung 20 MA dito. This one, pagka bumagsak ng 20 MA yan, sigurado babagsak yan dito sa Darbas back support. Medyo malapit yung yung 5% lang, beshi. Kaya pala sinugalan to ni Lansling kanina. 5% lang pala ang risk nito. Diba? Mabilisan lang. Mabilisang pagsugal. Next is yun, PXP Gaming. After magparabolic nito, hinataw dito, then nagkaroon tayo ng bounce play dito, and right now it's consolidating inside this box, big box. Lumaki yung box. 20 MA trail din to so far. This one, ayaw nating bumabalik yan ng ganyan. Kaya, just like what I've said, pwede kang maghanap, kailangan mo talaga sa breakout. It's either pwede mo itong gawing breakout point or yung pinaka-recent resistance niya. But, this is the reason why we don't buy on support. Diba? Expect, sabi namin sa ZFT, expect resistances to resist, but don't expect supports to support. Ayun ang mantra namin sa ZFT. Kasi breakout traders kami. When it break. Pero tingnan mo, AOTS. Maluwang Ito maganda rin yung pinamalas kasi nito na breakout. Kaya ang daming ito tumitingin Pero yun na naging resistance niya yun. Picture perfect resistance ang nangyari dito. So it's respecting. Pero after that, after niya ma-hit yung resistance na yun, bumagsak naman na siya. Ayun So it's right now titignan natin if ang pinakagusto kong mangyari dito is that it would consolidate in the next 1 to 2 months, ganyan. 1 to 3 months. Ayun ang pinaka, parang umano talaga siya. Bumuelo, magkaroon ng higher base. Pero syempre, yung bias na yon is manenegate if nag-breakout, which is okay lang naman kasi makakasakay naman tayo din sa breakout. Pero as far as yung structure ng trend is concerned, mas magandang magkaroon siya ng mahabang consolidation para mag-good buwelo. Kasi, ayan pa lang yung mahabang consolidation niya after nitong breakout eh. Dito eh. Tingnan natin, hindi natin naalisin si ano, pero we don't want to be inside that consolidation, ano. Yung exchange ng shares, dyan, matindihan. Dyan yung mga tipong biglang buy up, biglang sell down, that's your consolidation gaining. Tingnan natin yung iba. RWM, yun! Favorite ni Favorite ni ano tawag dito? Ni Ate Tin. Stock of Ate Tin, ano? So dito sa RWM, we can see na sideways talaga to. And that's why dapat hindi na tayo nagugulat na biglang nagre-resist yung mga sideways resistance na ganyan. Kasi this one is a breakout. Itong candle na to. Dito maraming pumasok kasi during that time, maraming nag-breakout trade dito. Sa particular day na to. Kasi breakout naman talaga siya. Pero yung mga nag-breakout trade dito did not respect yung sideways resistance dito. Kasi meron pa tayong sideways bosses eh. Mga resistances eh, na tinitignan dito, dalawa pa. Hindi pa siya totally out of the woods. Pero kasi I can't blame them because meron ng higher lows na nangyari and the stock is still in AOTS. But again, just like what I've said a while ago, yung power or yung reliability ng AOTS to give reliable signal, yung power niya to give reliable signal is very low pa lang since it's still on sideways formation. Kumbaga, nakapaloob pa siya sa sa kapangyarihan ng mga yokai. After niya ma-breakout dyan sa sa mga yokai na yan, saka pa lang magkakaroon ng ng power yung MAs mo to give reliable signal. But as of this moment, like for example ito, tingnan nyo to. During this time, AOTS yan eh. During this time, particular period, natin dito, AOTS yan. Ito, sa MAs lang yung tignan nyo. Diba? Tanggalin natin. Ayan tatanggalin natin yung price. Para lang ma-appreciate na this one is AOTS. Okay? There's another AOTS here. Diba mga AOTS dito? There's another AOTS here. Diba? So yung power nila to give reliable signal, wala pa. Unless mag-breakout dun sa mga dapat breakoutan. Diba? Kaya, yung mga pumasok dito, sila yung mga nag-a-anticipate na, wala, matagal ng resistance yan, hindi yan mag-aano. Kung probe, kung test buy, okay lang dito eh. Pero if bumomba ka dito, na ko dun na pariwara, engulfing. Now, let's take a look at the current support of RWM. Tingnan natin kung saan siya umuupo. 38.2, still on bullish mode. Ano? Tapos meron ka ditong confluence ng Darvas. Ayun. May pagpupo. Pero if you'll take a look at this one, ayaw natin na nag-i-stall siya dyan. So this one is bearish flag. May bearish flag din dito. Tingnan natin yung MAs. Dito pa lang, may bearish flag na eh. May bearish flag na dyan. Ayun. So, ito yung parang naging fall niya. Titingnan lang natin yung ano. Ito yung parang naging fall niyan. Eh, ba't umilalim? Ganyan na lang. Then this one, bearish flag din to. Kung maliliit. We can still use this fall or itong mas maliit. But both, regardless, that's a bearish signal. Tignan natin sa minute chart. Nandyan yan eh. Tignan natin sa minute chart. Ayun no. Kitang-kita niya mga beshi. Ayun yung bearish flag dyan. Oo. Oo ha? Oo. May pag ano eh. Ayun yung naging downtrend. Ito. Then another one here. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin dito kay RWM. May mini uptrend ka inside the big sideways. Pwede itong mag-consolidate since meron naman siyang binanggaang support dito. 38.2 Fibonacci and may Darvas ka din dyan. Let's check if papaano niya iti-take out yung midpoint natin. So, drawing tayo dito ng ganyan. Layo pa, beshi. Dito pala yung ano din, no? Consolidation mode. Consolidation mode. Ano tayo sa susunod? Uy! Maluwang ang mga MAs. Maluwang ang mga dapat lumuwang. Tignan natin gaano kaluwang to. 12%. Maluwang siya. Maluwang siya. Uy, 16%. Maluwang. Ibig sabihin, mabilis yung trend. Look at the MA trail. 20 MA, kitang-kita. You know, may mga pag-check dun. Maluwang. Board na ba to? Uy, board. Uy. Malalaking ano. So, kung masusunod yung fractal nito, babagsak pala to. Pero biro lang, ano. Siyempre, ang ano pa rin natin is yung, siguro pwedeng gamitin yung 20 MA as your, ano, no. Dito, 20 MA din yung nag-snap eh. And then, another 20 MA snap dito. Parang ang nangyari is, ano eh. Parang to go. 3 picks. So, kung sa kabilang ano to, sa kabilang forum to, magdo-drawing tayo dito lang ano. Kung sa kabilang Facebook group to, putya, do-drawing